Do you have any idea what else might be down there?
Doesn't matter. There are only 4 rules you need to remember. Make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan. Follow my lead and you'll be fine.
I'm trusting you.
Homelander can die, but somebody can revive him.
I know Gen V.
Okay,
It was hilarious.
You remember the black girl's powers during season 2? For no reason, she can use her blood-bending abilities to resurrect the dead. So,
Wait, what?
both Billy and Homelander can get into a bloody fist fight with each other, and they can literally just leave one alive.
Hold on, that's probably how it's gonna happen then.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
can do the fight and then do it again.
Huey is probably going to look at the black lady and say, be nice. He probably doesn't have any Venus blood.
I didn't.
Resurrect him.
I did not know that.
Nobody's going to know that if they didn't watch Gen V. Specifically season 2. Because they made her give that ability out of nowhere. Like, she just resurrects her sister with blood bending. So that, like, recontextualizes...
That's news to me.
Yeah, that recontextualizes the concept of Homelander
maybe
dying.
Maybe I should watch it then, jeez.
Well, yeah, I don't know how much it actually matters in the show, considering they're only going to be around for the last 2 episodes. But, you know, I assume they're going to give her, because they hyped her up so much as an equal to Homelander, that they might just use her to resurrect Billy, or resurrect Huey, or resurrect... Everybody could die, and she could just be just like Katara, and say, oh, the spiritual waters. That's what they're probably afraid of, is watching everybody still die, but then automatically, because they don't know if Gen V was watched by a lot of people.
They know. Watch the shit who didn't.
Well, they have the ratings, and the thing is, Gen V Season 3 got canceled, so obviously they were going to have something else happen in the world of the boys, and it's probably going to be a bunch of... Although I don't know why everybody would be mad at that, or why they would assume that the ending wouldn't be good. Why the writers would just assume that that would be an ending that people wouldn't like.
Has any show ever provided an ending that satisfies everyone? I don't know that you can.
Dad. It's okay. You can go now.
Hey, Sammy. Because everyone's different and everyone wants different things. But something just finished, I won't say what, and nobody died. I was scratching my head at the end going, there's nowhere else to go. This is the end of the run. Kill some people. As our boss, Eric, has said, don't get attached to any characters on this show, because everyone's head is potentially on the block.
I'm glad you didn't repeat the thing that everybody else is saying, which is Sister Sage is one of the biggest dumbasses of all time.
Well, that's... Well...
It's kind of built in. Everybody kind of knows it.
Everybody likes Eisen. And even he would say, that's impossible. I had every contingency plan ready for him.
A week and a half ago by now. And I sent you that one video about the leaks to realize that, yeah, they're dead ass.
I mean, obviously I know what episode 7's about. Based on episode 7, the leaks, hey, it's actually going to be pretty good.
Hey, you need to watch your mouth, bruh. Fuck, shit, cock, ass, titties, burner, bitch, mutt, pussy, cock, butthole, Barbara Streisand!
Yeah, it's gonna be, well... That's why I was gonna go in defense of Sister Sage. Yeah, she's retarded. None of the things make any sense. Yeah, the virus meant nothing in the end because we always had this plan but never thought about doing it. Now we're just gonna speedrun it because that's how, you know, you use smart characters, is you use them as plot devices. Not only do you have the writing potential for her to go make her own V1, which negates the entire idea of going to search for a guy who happens to have a vial of it for whatever reason. You also have the idea...
If Frenchie can do it, that means that Sister Sage can do it.
Yeah, he's not making V1, he's making a virus, but she could have easily made the virus herself. I have no idea how they're supposed to fast-track Himiko to be a soldier boy if I don't know how long it took him to get those powers.
I don't give a fuck about being spoilery, because... It's gonna happen.
I have no idea how they fast-tracked that.
That guy's pretty much dead ass accurate.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to, like, promote the video because I don't want that guy to get hardcore flagged at all. Hopefully she takes an episode. Hopefully they build it up. You know how, like, it takes a minute in anime for the character to transform?
Oh, come on. They're speedrunning that shit because they already know that uranium's how they did it.
Now, here's one of the things I really want to happen. Just because this has nothing to do with the leaks. This has everything to do with what you were saying, and I have no idea. Because some of the stuff we were saying earlier did get kind of confirmed. You said earlier in a couple of little tidbits, but I don't know if I posted them, obviously. I hope that Homelander takes the V1, and I don't know why the V1 wouldn't give him genetic mutations and shit. Or how it wouldn't affect him physically. I'm hoping, if we're going to accelerate the plot in such a way, super cancer. Not just Billy Butcher cancer. He gets diagnosed with, you will be dead within the week. I'm hoping that's why he goes ape shit on the planet. Apparently, this is how they were marketing the show. I never seen these pictures properly before. But, you know, him destroying the Earth and then him destroying Vought Tower. Homelander have cancer and just say, if I'm dying, everybody else is dying with me.
I had finally gained my parents' approval. Don't tell my roommates you're staying here rent-free.
Sure, we won't tell anybody.
Oh, I know you won't. And now, to erase your memories of this entire conversation.
That doesn't seem to be a thing, because he didn't react like I thought he would react if he saw that I had an incest baby, that it did incest things. Sage didn't confirm it either. He didn't be like, well, maybe they will in episode 7, where he says, I showed a dad, his son, fucking his mom. I don't know how he gave him the V1.
I showed him clapping his mom, and he didn't react. That's some weird shit. Hold on. How are we supposed to do Vought Rising? He has to not know that she's a Nazi.
The people that know about the ending to Daredevil will know that they could do the exact same thing with Soulja Boy. When we say that Soulja Boy could save Homelander, it could still happen. He could take away his powers and say, leave us alone, let's fuck off to a different area.
This is what we need for the last episode. Do you remember the episode Drawn Together when Captain Hero gets his parents to go to Earth?
We had to make up for so much lost time.
Do you like how I sing a love song?
We're not talking about that scene.
He's a
Yeah.
grown-ass man doing the kid stuff. We need a dream sequence.
No, dude. If they stole Homelander's powers and he just ran away with them and did that shit, that would be, at least that would be something that wouldn't satisfy the murder of Homelander, but that would be a proper ending. Let's be real, that would make me laugh. Billy Butcher could live the V in his blood because he could get it burned away. And obviously they'd want to arrest him, but he can literally dip. Soulja Boy is probably going to die. I don't know how he would die. If he was going to die, it'd probably be holding Homelander, right?
This is gonna eradicate Soulja Boy's powers, even though he's got the same power?
Yes, that'd be my only way for that shit to make sense. And if they clash together, it'd be two negatives equaling a literal positive.
They can't fight in episode. They can't like fight Hefty in episode 7 because there has to be an episode 8.
Well, I'm not saying that they're gonna. I'm talking about the final fight in general. I'm not talking about episode 7 specifically. But making the commentary, Trump always wins. It just happens to be that way. So that would be the idea ingrained in the viewers, that if they know about Eric Kripke and his love for Trump, they would know that making Homelander win in the end would be an option for them, just for the commentary. The one thing about Trump allegories is I have no idea why all these Trump haters just don't kill Trump. Just don't have fun murdering his body and mutilating him just for sick kicks, just because they can. Like Hell of a Boss. You can't.
Sick.
Yeah, we can't get one Hell of a Boss short where all the attempts on Trump's life were just the imps failing. I can't not understand why people just can't murder Trump on TV, or at least the Trump allegory. I think they're scared the show will get like flagged or something. You could just call it like an effigy. Like South Park. South Park could have had a moment where Satan literally kills Trump. An effigy is a mannequin / scarecrow that you burn with somebody's name on it. to show that you don't like them.
They
Like
have a word for that?
yeah, you go get like a Trump
A Burning Man?
Yeah, you go
That's-
get a Trump pinata and you just burn that shit. So why can't you do that in your cartoon? Why can't the Trump person actually take an L? It's because they're trying to be a lot more philosophical and more literal to real life and say Trump just takes fat W's. I don't know why they admit that Trump takes fat W's and we can't stop him. But
Isn't that a compliment?
yeah, it's like it turns into a compliment when everybody's doing it. Everybody's too scared to actually shove a pineapple up his ass like Hitler. The guys who wrote The Boys feel like they didn't know they were making it to season 5. Tell me if I'm wrong. Where it was literally the South Park episode where he goes, "I'm not gonna just go into all this presidential shit and not have a plan. I'm not gonna look like a total jackass."
I'm giving you this, lady.
Dude, I'm giving you this, lady. Will you get out of your own way? One last thing, and I was saying this in our comment section, and I appreciate everybody that commented. Homelander gets Fire Lord Ozai. The more I heard that in the editing, the more I was like, shit, that would be so fucking cool. If we're not going to kill him, we can at least Fire Lord Ozai his ass and throw him in the deepest, darkest pit we can possibly find.